Hi, this is Misha with CitizenServe. Today, I'm going to show you how CitizenServe can support over-the-counter licenses. Over-the-counter licenses or instant licenses can be requested and paid for in the online Citizen portal, and once paid, they're immediately issued. We'll start today's demo in the Citizen portal. So the CitizenServe portal is configurable to your needs. So we would list all the services that you want to make available to your citizenry. All of the modules that we offer are included in your subscription. This particular installation includes planning, permits, licenses and registration, and then tax abatement. We also have modules for code enforcement and request tracking. So here on the portal, what we would do is apply for, say, a coin-operated amusement device. We're going to do this from a test environment, so I'm going to switch to the test environment here, and I'll show you registration. So with CitizenServe, we will configure your forms for you based on your needs. So if I show you the drop down here, these are all the registration types that have been defined for this installation. I'm going to choose business owner, and then I'm going to fill out this form. Remember that the red tag indicates a required field. So I'm going to skip my home address, but I'll put in the business name. I'm going to open a Pizza Palace. And now at the bottom of the form, we can submit. Notice we can embed any sort of help text you want. They want you to know that clicking submit does not constitute a license request. So it verified that my password's matched, and now it's submitting this registration. So we can get to the license application from the home page. We can also go to license registration, and we can apply online. We're going to select the coin-operated amusement device in application type. Now, these are examples of dynamic fields. You might get different questions that pop up based on the different type of application you submit. So we're going to put in our business name and our address here. So when I click Find Address, it's pulled in the parcel data and the property ownership information for this address. We will load your best set of parcel data into your implementation so that when your business owners enter their address, it'll pull in that information. You'll also get a bunch of parcel data that's available to you on the staff side. So we'll just fill in this form. Now, we can include whatever questions that you need based on your current applications. They have a checkbox asking if this is an arcade center or if alcohol is served. We'll say yes, alcohol is served. We have the ability to show and hide questions. So perhaps if you wanted to collect an existing alcohol license, you could use this to pop up an additional field to enter that information. We'll customize your forms for you during your implementation. This is a good example of a dynamic field. If I only had one device to enter, I could select one, and they would only present input fields for that one device. We'll just select one device, and we'll put in a serial number. And then we'll sign. I'm just using the mouse on my keyboard to create a signature, and now I can submit. Now this button, Save for Later, would allow me to save this application in my profile. But what I'll do is click Submit, and a couple things are happening in the background. Number one, it's sending me an email that my application has been received, and now it's prompting me to input a payment. So I'm going to put in my card holder information. Now we can submit our payment. So let's talk about the system-generated emails. When we submitted our application, we received an email that says our license application had been received. And then we're able to click here to view the application. Now this is a template that was set up for this implementation. We can include whatever information you want to include in that email. Now, once we paid for our license, we receive our second email, which actually includes a copy of the license. So here it has our header information, the amount that was paid, and then as we scroll down, we get to see the license itself. So this is just an example of how CitizenServe can support instant permits or licenses online. Let's go jump into the staff side of CitizenServe, and I'll show you what this license looks like from the staff side. So here we can see our license file. Up at the top of the screen, it shows us that we're in a business license. It gives us the file number, the address of the location, and the description of the business. Plus, we can see a number of tabs. So on the Licenses tab, we can see the license that we just filled out on the portal. We do see additional fields here. We see the total amount and amount paid. There's nothing in the balance due field because we have no balance. But then we see all the questions that were filled out by the applicant. This is the staff side view, so we also get fee and payment information. If we wanted to add additional fees, we could click on the barcode and we could add any additional fees here. They have copies, miscellaneous fee, and credit. We could define any number of ad hoc fees for you to select from, and we can group them so that you could filter by the fee group and select the fee group here. If we wanted to add a miscellaneous fee of $10, we could. I'll just name it Mish's Miscellaneous Fee, and we'll save it. And that's going to create a $10 balance on this account. Now, we can create invoices for you if you want to generate an invoice and send it out. We can implement fees in any number of ways. In the current example, the applicant paid a $25 fee and their license was issued. We could also generate an application fee at the beginning and charge an additional issuing fee as it was issued. Now, we can also log payments. So if you were to take a check or a credit card over the counter, you would just click on the credit card icon and we could log a payment. We'll say that we received a check. We can list the check number. We can say who it was received from, and then we could list the amount. And I'll go ahead and save that. That's going to bring our balance back down to zero. So scrolling up to see the other tabs that are available, we're able to set up permits with or without a review route. In this instance, no review route was created. On the Documents tab, we can see a history of all the documents that were created. So first was the signature that we added to our application. Then there was the system-generated email that showed that our application had been received. And then finally, the email that came out that included our license information. On the Contacts tab, we show all the contacts that are listed on this file. And the History tab shows the audit trail for the file itself. So as we scroll down, we get to see all of the activity for this file. So this is just an example of how CitizenServe can help support on-demand or instant or express or over-the-counter licenses. We can also do this for permits. So please visit us on our website, citizenserve.com. Here you can find pricing information, additional demonstrations. We look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for watching.